Yes, I was a broken woman. Yes, I didn't love me. Yes, I decided to settle for what wasn't best for me. Yes, I was in a toxic relationship. Guess what? Not anymore. I have grown from the broken pieces. I have learned to love me when no one else loved me. I have learned that I will never settle for in my life or my peaceful atmosphere. I have learned. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to The Power in Your Voice. And today we have our special guest, Trisha Covington. How are you doing today?
I am excellent. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well. Can you tell the people who you are and where you're, calling in from today?
My name is Trisha Covington. Again, I am an R&B slash pop artist. Um, I am calling in from Los Angeles, California today. So it's 6 p.m. my time, and those on the East Coast, it's 9 p.m. your time.
Yes,
So
it
thank you
is.
for joining us, and thank you for having me.
It's an honor. So tell us, how did you get into your career?
Ooh. So I actually came to California many years ago, and I was visiting my mom and my siblings for 2 weeks. While I was here, my brother Clarence said, "You should stay and we should work on music." So, make a long story short, my visit turned into a stay. We worked on music, put a demo together, met my manager, Greg Parks, at the time, and he shopped our deal, and I landed a record deal with Columbia Records under Sony in 1993, and that was my start.
So what was your inspiration? Like, what inspired you to sing?
Uh, so my grandmother said when I was really young, I was always singing. My siblings would say, "Be quiet, mom. Will you tell her to shut up?" And my grandmother would say, "Oh, come over here. You sound so beautiful. Come and sit on grandma's lap and sing for me." Um, she pulled me out of the closet several times where I would be in the closet just to get away from people. I don't know. It was just natural. I just liked it. Um, I loved it, actually. When I heard Stevie Wonder on the radio one time, I was in the car with my father, and I just started crying. And he said, "What's wrong, baby?" And I said, "That man." And I pointed at the radio, and he said, "Oh," and he's laughing. He says, "That's Stevie Wonder." It was the most beautiful thing I had ever heard in my life, the most beautiful sound. It was everything. And from then on, it's just been sing, sing, sing.
I love it.
Yeah.
So you said your career started in, you said 1994, and we are in
1983.
2020, 2022. So in the
Mhm.
midst of then to now, because we're starting a new journey, what made you take the break?
Children. I had two daughters and decided to stay at home and raise my children. Um, and now that my younger daughter is almost 15, I felt like it is time. I have done, my part as far as being mommy, and now it's time for me to do me. So
So for those out there that might have kids, what advice do you have for them that is trying to pursue a career?
never, ever, ever give up on your dream. Don't give up on your passion. Keep practicing. Like social media is right at the tip of your fingers, which you can use regularly, daily, as many times as you would like. Just put your music out. You have all these digital platforms where you can release music. You don't need a record company. You don't need a contract. You can just promote yourself. So it's easy to do. For me, I decided that I wanted to raise my children. That's just my decision. I don't feel like my decision is the decision for the next person. It's just whatever you feel. And there's no like perfect timing because something's always going to happen. There's always going to be distractions. Something's always going to come up. Um, So just go, don't delay. If it's what you want, if it's your passion, if you love it, it's what you want to do, go for it. Don't ever give up. It doesn't matter. Just keep pushing forward. Keep pushing forward.
So, what do you feel was your highlight of your career so far?
The highlight of my career so far, um, I've got a lot of highlights. But
Okay, you could choose two.
I think landing the deal with Columbia, which is how I was introduced to the world. Um, and then I don't know, several years later, when I wasn't singing for the label, I started singing background. And for about 5 years, I sang background with Tyrese. So I, met more people, traveled other places where my name could, be spread a little further. I would say those two things.
I like it. I like it. So tell me, a lot of times in the career, we find things that are challenging. What do you feel that was challenging in your career so far?
Um, Having children was challenging because you can get caught up in, your children are your priority. Um, so children, sometimes relationships, can be challenging. Um, Distractions. Again, like I feel like in my life, I have dealt with a little bit of everything, and distractions can kind of wear you down if you let them. So that's why I say no matter what, keep pushing, because you can look up and as quickly as time flies now, 5 years are gone, 10 years are gone. Days fly by like, the snap of a finger. So, you know, just staying focused, um, no matter what. But yeah, children and relationships, sometimes just life in general, as well.
Absolutely. So, what do you feel that you learned about yourself so far in your career? Because, writing a song can be therapeutic, just like writing poetry. So, during this process, what do you feel you learned about yourself?
Before, when I used to record, if I heard a song and it was like, oh, I like that, I want to sing that. Um, that's the type of songs that I would like to record. Now I feel like if I cannot relate to that song so that I can really deliver it and it really means something, then I don't record it. It has to be real to me. It has to be true to me. It's not just about, oh, it feels good or it sounds good. I want it to have my music to have a message. Um, because a lot of times, some of the things you're going through, someone else is going through that same thing. Um, so just, relatable music that really, really means something to me and that I can sing from my heart and it's real and it's genuine.
Absolutely. So, tell me, we're on this new journey. What made you do the comeback? What got you back in the studio?
So I had been kind of in and then out and in and then out. Um, Again, just dealing with life, raising my children who are involved in sports. And, when things happen at school, they want you to show up and you have to show up. While they were in school, I also decided to go to school as well. So I got my degree in business administration, which I think is helpful because if I would like to open a business helping children, if I would like to open a business helping, new artists, I have, that degree in my back pocket and I'm able to utilize that. Um, I feel like my older daughter, she's not the oldest, she's my middle daughter who's 19, went to college about a year ago. And I just started thinking, okay, I'm going to wait for the younger one my younger daughter to graduate, and then I'll really, get back into it. That way my kids can't say, oh, you weren't there for me and that sort of thing. But then I said, those years are going to pass by really quickly, and I'm not getting any younger. So I need to seize the moment. So I said, and I had a conversation with my younger daughter, and I said, hey, I really want to get back into my singing. And she says, Mom, I don't even know why you're not doing it already. You're really good. You should be doing it. You should, she was encouraging me, 14 years of age. Well, now that was actually a couple years ago, almost 2 years ago. So I said, I'm tripping. I need to stop playing and get my head out of my behind and get out here and do what I know it is that I love to do. Um, so that's what I'm doing.
I love it.
Yeah.
So, what was the inspiration behind the track that we have just released? Am I correct?
Yes, awesome. Woohoo. Um, my girlfriend Yolanda Jones, who is an amazing writer, wrote the song. And when I heard it, I was like, who hasn't been through this situation? So again, like I said, I want to sing songs that are true to me. It just hit home, and I said, I need to record this song. I need to record this song. So, yeah, my friend Yolanda Jones wrote it. A producer that I've been working with for many, many years, who a lot of people know. His name is Sauce Curtis Wilson. Did the track, and it just came together. Came in, laid it down a few times. We all have a really nice chemistry, and it just came together really nicely.
So, what's your goal for the next 5 years?
Keep releasing music, keep making music, keep putting music out, keep writing, just keep growing. Um, you know, work with some other artists, work with some other producers. Just music, 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 no matter what.
Now, do you have anybody that you're looking to work with within the next couple of years?
Within the next couple years, yes. Rodney Jerkins, and I've been tapping at his door. um, and Warren Campbell. Warren Campbell, I met when I was at Columbia Records, and he actually remixed my first single. We recorded a couple songs later, but they were never released. But again, really great producers that I look up to and I admire, and yep, looking forward to working with them.
That sounds totally awesome. So, now when was the release date for the track and where can they find it?
The release date for the track was, goodness, when was the release date? It was originally in June, but I think August. I'm so sorry. I just had a brain fart. Um, it was early August, if I remember correctly. But it's streaming on all digital platforms. All digital platforms.
And
So
tell and tell them the name of the song.
it's called Awesome. Awesome by
Mm,
Trisha Covington.
what
Yeah.
a title, because that could mean so much.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And it does. It does.
Now, since you've had a longevity in your career, do you feel there's any advice you could give any women that's going into the career of music as a woman? Because it's a little different from women to men.
Yeah. Um, I think just be yourself and be true to yourself. Um, know when to hold, know when to fold. Know your limits. Um, put God first. Um, and just, be true to yourself.
Is there any marketing tips you can give the entrepreneurs and the independent artists that are out there trying to make a wave?
Use social media. Use social media to promote yourself. Um, TikTok and Instagram, like you have everything at the tips of your fingers to put yourself out there and just, continuously put yourself out there, even if it's just cover songs um, that you sing really well or you can play to really well. Um, put it out there so that people can see it and people can hear you and you're visual and it helps you build up your fan base, helps you build up numbers, um, for your Instagram and your different social media platforms. Just stay active. If there's a hotel that you could perform at, um, you could, when you're ministering at church, if you sing at a party, if um, you're singing at a bar mitzvah. I mean, anything, any and everything that you do, just put it out there for, people to see you and hear you. Be visual.
Now, during the process, a lot of times we need things to inspire us. Do you have a favorite song, a favorite quote that inspire you through your times and days that you just feel like you want to give up?
Um, I can't say a favorite song or a favorite quote, but I definitely listen to music. Um, I listen to a lot of Jasmine Sullivan, love her. I listen to Brandy. Um, I listen to a lot of gospel. I listen to a lot of gospel, and mainly the gospel is what kind of encourages me and helps me get back focused if I'm off focus, or it's encouraging and it's uplifting. Um, because gospel songs have a message, and I'm a believer, and you know, I look to God when I'm dealing with anything and everything, but especially when I need like a breakthrough or if I'm going through, it's like, oh Lord, help me. Um, I need a word. So I'll read my Bible. I'll listen to gospel music or I'll listen to other artists that I really like. It's just really helpful, helps me in my headspace.
Now, during your career, do you have anybody that was like a favorite icon that you just was astonished that you met during this process of your career? Because we all have that person like, oh my God, I wanted to meet them. So,
Um, Prince.
mm,
Um, I don't know what year it was, but um, Adina Howard and I had done a show, and Prince came to the show, and it was just amazing. It made me nervous a little bit because it's Prince, but it made me feel really good that he was there, and we met him right after the show, and we had a lovely conversation, and he was very encouraging. um, it was amazing, just a really 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 amazing. He was one of the artists that I grew up listening to. It was my brother's favorite um, out of anyone. So even if I wasn't in the mood to hear Prince, I was hearing Prince. So yeah, I would say
that's
Prince.
dope.
Yeah.
That's definitely dope. Prince the man.
Yes. Yes.
So, is there anything you would like to let your fans know about? Any upcoming events? Any tours going on?
So I was, and I had announced on my page that I had joined a band, and we're called Celebrate a Legend. We were supposed to kick off in August, but it's been postponed, but it is still coming. I am working on my EP. Actually, I have completed all the songs. I just need a few of them mixed, and then I will be releasing my EP. I don't have a dedicated date as of yet, but it will be very, very soon. I just released another single called Such Is Life, and it will be, well, I'm sorry, let me go back. I just uploaded another single called Such Is Life. Um, and it will be released October 7th. So please look for that as well. Um, what else do I have coming? Working on some dates for some different things in the LA area, um, but I haven't locked them in. Um, I haven't locked the dates in to give you like a definite, oh, see me here, see me
Yeah.
there. But I'm also having a website worked on that I will be announcing on my pages, my on my social media, so that people know here's what Trisha Covington's doing. Here's where you can see her. Here's where you can buy her merchandise. Here's where she's performing. Everything. So I definitely have some things in the works. So please do stay tuned.
Super excited. Definitely stay tuned, and I'll definitely be sharing. As soon as she drop it on her page, I'll drop it on y'all page so y'all will know what's going on. Just in case y'all not following her, but y'all better go follow her on
Please,
Instagram,
please,
Twitter, and all the above.
thank you. Yeah.
Absolutely. So, do you feel what was your growing point from now to then in your career?
Ooh. Um, my growing point. I think I don't know that there's a one specific particular area, but um, having children and raising children um, definitely helps you grow. Mm, I got married 6 years ago. Marriage definitely helps you grow. Um, just life in general, like the world has changed, so as the world changes, we have to evolve as well. Um, like the social media has been um, a really big deal with, I mean, for everyone, but especially like raising children um, and having so much information available to them. Uh,
Right. Because
and
back in
trying
the
to,
days,
pardon
back in
me?
the days we didn't. I said, back in the days we didn't have electronics.
No, at all. We've gone from what vinyl to cassette tapes to CDs to now, everything is digital. Um, Cell phones weren't a big thing when I was younger, but now, cell phones is who doesn't have a cell phone?
Right.
It's a huge deal. Um, but I think just relationships, children, family, marriage, relationships, definitely, definitely.
Now, didn't your daughter help you write one of your songs? Am I correct?
My 19-year-old daughter, Gianna Parks, yes, indeed. I was on a song with a rapper named Etc. Um, and I should have spoke about that. I'm sorry, Etc. I'm so sorry. right when COVID hit, um, we were supposed to release the song, but it kind of got pushed back because of COVID, one of the other changes that we've all dealt with in the world. Um, but the song was called By Your Side. And yes, my 19-year-old daughter did write the hook on that song, and I sang it. And it was pretty amazing. It was pretty amazing. She's a really, really good writer. She sings a little bit herself. You know, she gets it from her mom.
I was gonna
Yeah.
ask things.
um, but that was big. That was big for me. I would hear my daughter singing all the time,
Mhm.
and I asked her, like, what are you singing? And she pulls out this book, and she's just writing songs. She's just writing songs. And I said, wow, I didn't even know that she was interested in writing. Um, she said she didn't feel like really doing anything with it. It was just like a hobby for her. And I'm saying this, it doesn't have to be a hobby if you don't want it to be, but it's
Right.
whatever you want it to be, because I don't, try to force feed anything like that. You decide what it is that you want to do. But when etc. Presented the track to me, I asked her if she wanted to write on it, and she said yes, and she did, and pretty amazing.
Yes, y'all need to go hear that song too, of course.
Yeah,
Listen, that's another dope song.
thank you,
Absolutely.
thank you.
Absolutely. So are you gonna bless us tonight with that beautiful voice and serenade the fans out there?
Um, I guess I could try to do a little something for
A little
y'all.
acapella.
A little acapella, sure. Um, Let me see. Um, excuse me. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
All right now. Listen, about to have people in here go to church.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I
But
do
beautiful.
I do have one of the songs off of my EP queued up as well.
You
If
can
you
play
want to hear a
that.
little bit of
Yeah, sure
that.
enough. Yes. Why not?
Yes. I
Yeah.
hope I'm warmed up enough. Okay, let's see.
Playing from iPhone 2.
Make sure. Mm. Boy, I can tell that you want to talk. It's been a month since I cut you off, and ain't no need to replay it. I ain't gonna entertain none of that bull that made me walk. Now, boy, I know I get on your nerves, and I admit that you don't deserve the way I put you on suspension. I do miss your attention, so let's get past the pain and hurt. I need you. I need you. You are call for protection when I'm suspected. I need you. I need you. I just need more understanding and a little more romancing. We can't do. God knows I say things that I don't mean. And I behave a little differently. When we done had a disagreement, I ain't at what I need. And that deep emotion in for weeks. Don't have me acting any kind of way. Do what you do to keep me in my place. Might I suggest you blow my back out? I guarantee you know that wanting more of you to stay. Ooh, I need you. I need you. You're my call for protection when around selected. We ain't through, no. I need you. I need you. I need you. We just need more understanding and a little more romancing. We ain't when I get over my madness, forgive you for my sadness. I need you. I need you. Oh, I call for protection when around selected. We ain't through. No. Said I need you, baby. Yeah. We need more understanding and a little more romancing. We ain't through. Need you, baby. Said I need you, baby.
Girl, listen. You got them going crazy out here. Look, listen. Oh, somebody said, can they get an autograph?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Got them out there going crazy.
Oh, thank you. So that is one of the songs off of my EP. It is called I Need You. And the track was done again by my good friend Sauce Curtis Wilson. And I wrote it. I
love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Now, that says a lot. Now, what was the passion behind writing that? Yeah.
My husband. Okay. My husband. We everything it says, every word, every lyric, every just exactly what it says. I had gotten mad at him. We had gotten into an argument, and I stopped speaking to him. And I call myself trying to prove a point. Ladies, don't stop speaking to your spouses. Not a good idea, not a good look, because even though I call myself being really mad, I felt like I wanted to prove a point, but I was missing him. I was definitely needing him. And so I just started writing. I had just, started jotting down. I had my little journal, just different things that I was thinking about. And not just him, but myself. And, eventually I came to my senses and just, more understanding, like I said, more romancing, is very helpful in a marriage. So
absolutely. And
so like yeah.
You wrote the song, and like you said, you told him don't what you told them, not to stop talking to their husband.
Yeah, don't stop. Communication, it's everything. It's everything. And when it shuts down, things can start to crumble. And, you can find yourself in a place where you never intended to be. you can find yourself in a place where I've been mad so long, I don't even remember why I was mad. What,
Yeah,
so yeah, just m- most definitely keep that communication open, no matter what, no matter what.
absolutely. I listen. I need that song.
Yeah.
I need, I'm letting you know.
Boys,
I need that
ooh.
song. Listen, I'm waiting. I need that song.
You got it. You got
So, if people need to get in contact with you for or look autographs or performances or anything, how do they contact you?
it. You can
They reach your
contact me.
manager.
Um, I don't have a manager at this time. So I'm pretty much managing myself for right now. But you can reach me on Instagram. Excuse me, Trisha Trisha underscore Covington, Covington. Excuse me. Just hit me up, send me a message, and if you holler, I'll holler back. For sure.
Now, to the women and the men out there, can you inspire them for the week? Leave them some inspiration.
Did you say for the week?
Yeah, just give them some type of quote, just a saying to inspire them. Because the day is what? Tuesday. So yeah.
Tuesday.
So
Tuesday. I had
something
to
to
think
carry.
about it
Look,
myself.
I was like, wait a minute, it's Tuesday. Something to carry
Right?
them through the week. Look, I have to think about it. Days tend to run into each other these days.
They do- because the time it just passes by
Right.
so quickly. Um, well, tomorrow is hump day. Um, I don't know. An inspirational, I don't know.
Tell them
What
what you
can I
tell
say?
yourself.
What do I
How do
tell
you
you?
motivate?
Keep it moving, keep
See?
on pushing, keep on grinding. Um, just keep looking forward. Don't look back. You know, what's in your rear view, leave it in your rear view and just keep
Absolutely.
pressing no matter what, just keep going.
So tell everybody the songs that's out right now on the platforms, how to stream them, how to purchase them, and all the above.
So awesome um, is the only single that is currently out right now, and it is streaming on all digital platforms. Just go in, please download it. And Such is Life will be out on October 7th on all digital platforms. Please just download it. Please tell your friends about it. Play it in your car, play it on your way to work, play it on your way coming home. Play it, play it. And let me know, if you like it or not. I'm always open to constructive criticism. Let me know what you think about it. I love this one, I hate this one, whatever it is. Let me know. Let me know. I'd love to know, you
So, and if y'all can't reach her, you let me know and I'll let her know. So,
know.
she'll know. But thank
Yeah.
you for being such an inspiration. Any last words that you would like to tell your fans and anybody that's listening later?
Um, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has been supportive and who are supportive. Um, I hear from a lot of fans on my social media, and they're like, "Oh, I had your first album." Excuse me. And I've been listening to you since this first song, and this was my favorite song. And some have been like, I'm so glad that I found you. And they send me pictures of the album that they have. Someone sent me a picture that I had autographed, I don't know how many years ago. Um, but just thank you for supporting me. Thank you for remembering me. Thank you to the new fans that have come along and are supportive. Um, just thank you. I really appreciate everyone, all your encouraging words, all the beautiful um, encouragement that has come my way from people from, I mean, when I say all over, I mean all over. I have people like, oh, we need you to come to Brazil. We want you to come to London. We want you to come all over. And it's amazing because I have been away from the scene for a really long time. So for people to remember, some are like, I was only 9 years old, but I remember your song. It touches me. It warms my heart. And, I'm really, really appreciative. I really, really am. And this time, now that I am back, I am not going anywhere. I'm just you're going to keep hearing from me. And I hope that I continue to hear from you. And we're going to do the daggone thing. We're going to do this daggone thing. Yeah.
Well, it's been an honor having you on the Power in Your Voice podcast, where we share our voice and teach people that their words have power. And, of course, you just delivered an awesome song. So if you missed it, you better go back and catch the replay and tell your friends to catch it too. Thank you.
Please.
It's been an honor to have you, Trisha Covington. As always, it's always an honor to have you in the building.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate you having me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, you guys. I know it's been a night. I was here yesterday. I'm here today, and I'll be back tomorrow. Make sure y'all tune in again tomorrow at the Power in Your Voice at 8 p.m. Eastern, and it'll be 7 Central, and it'll be 6 Pacific. So tune in, and y'all have a great night.
Yes.
Introducing to some and reintroducing to others. Speaker, entrepreneur, motivational coach, and author, Sheena Gadon. If you wish to contact her, you can contact her via email at sgadine16@gmail.com, or you can visit her website, www.theladybehindthemask.com.